Well, Alan, your group hit full throttle towards the end of push. It was a tie game, 11 seconds. I mean, so challenging. Does that make this harder to process?
Yeah, I mean, I think we all know how tight it is, how hard it is to win at this tournament, especially when you hit the quarterfinals. And we talked about it being a game of inches and a game of breaks. And unfortunately tonight, the inch went the other way. It, deflects off of someone's skate and goes in the wrong direction. Not to reflect last year or anything like that, but there was bounces that went our way last year, and this year it just kind of didn't go our way. But I thought after the first, we rebounded real well and came out and played probably 2 periods, the best 2 periods we played of the whole tournament. And that's what's probably a little bit more frustrating, because we didn't get to our game quick enough. I thought our start was good tonight, but they get 2, and I give those guys all the credit for battling back, and you got to give the Czechs credit also. They played hard.
You could see just the deflation on their faces there when that buzzer sound in the room. Can you just kind of give us a sense of what the emotions were like?
Yeah, well, I mean, we have to remember they're 19-year-old kids that have sacrificed their Christmas to come here, and we forget we forget the weight of the world on their shoulders at times, or the weight of Canada anyways. And we have so many Canadians that come over here and spend their money and want to support us over here, and that gets lost a little bit in the loss. But it was great to see a lot of Canadian jerseys around the city, and I know those guys are hurting real bad in there just because of the way things ended up, for sure.
It's a competitive group, and you can see that. So just big picture, when you look at the team, the way they fought, they went through this adversity, what are you most proud of?
Yeah, I think it's how they handled the adversity, how they handled themselves around the hotel, how they handled themselves around the rink, how they handled themselves in the media. We right from day one in Oakville, there was the adversity they had to handle. We talked about us being resilient and relentless, and I think at times we had to be. We fly over, we manage the jet lag, we run into some unfortunate injuries, and we have guys and young men willing to come in and at the last minute and play jet lagged and then play hurt. We've got all kinds of stuff like that, and it's no surprise, because it's what Canadian hockey's all about, and we know that. But it just shows their character and their determination to wear that jersey.
Alan, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Well, Conor, can you kind of just talk me through what you're feeling right now?
Yeah, I think it's tough to put into words. We fought hard. I thought we played a good 40 minutes. I think the first period maybe got away from us, but we put up a good fight.
You think of the journey to get here, the group that's in that locker room. What will you remember most about this team?
Yeah, I think it's just we were so tight. I think everyone kind of hung out with everyone. There was no stranglers, and I think that's what it takes to have a good team. I thought we had what it took, and again, sometimes the bounces just don't go your way.
From Manitoba, you and Matejchuk as well, to now here in Gothenburg, Sweden. How special was it for you to be with him through this process and represent Canada at the World Junior stage?
Yeah, I think, me and Dens have done a lot of things together, but I think, this is probably the biggest one, including Sav too. Who knows, this could have been our last kick at the can together. So, I think cherishing it with those two is something I'll never forget.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, Owen, a different result for you this year in particular. How are you processing this?
Yeah, it's tough. We had a slow start, and it was obviously we came back in the second, but unfortunate bounce, and sent us home early, and it really sucks.
Coach Letang was saying, of course, the locker room heads were down, and this is emotional. Were there any words shared amongst the leaders and you as a veteran yourself, just to the guys here?
Yeah, I mean, there's guys that are going to be coming back next year. There's a lot to learn from this for everybody involved, not just the ones that are coming back. But it's tough, and everybody's not feeling the greatest, obviously.
In your eyes here, the big takeaway. What did you enjoy most about representing Team Canada again on the world stage?
Yeah, I mean, just everything. It's an honor to put on this jersey, and when we come to this tournament, we have really high expectations. So, obviously the tournament's an amazing experience, but this just wasn't what we were hoping for.
Well, Fraser, can you kind of put this into words from your perspective?
Yeah, not good. Every other synonym goes like that. It's a horrible feeling. One you never want to experience, and yeah, it sucks to have an opportunity like this go to waste.
The opportunity to wear the country's colors at the World Junior stage must be incredible. I mean, just for you, big picture, what did this tournament mean to you?
Yeah, it meant a ton. Gonna be a pretty sour taste for a while, but huge honor to get the opportunity.
What will you remember most about this team?
Probably the guys, like the group and camaraderie we built over the past month, and the support from the fans over here. How much fun every game was.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.